Hey guys, it's Crystal. Um, let's see, what did I want to talk about? Oh, first things first, sorry, I keep hitting the table and it's shaking my laptop. But first things first, I had my first appointment with my OBGY. I had my first appointment with my OBGYN yesterday. And there was a little bit, I mean, it went really good. The doctor, she's awesome. But before I made my appointment, I called and asked exactly what all was going to happen on the first appointment because if they were going to do a sonogram, I wanted my husband to be there and also my mom. And they told me, no, all we're going to do is a pap smear. We're not going to do a sonogram, just a pap smear, maybe some blood work and during a urine test to see if you are pregnant. And I said, okay, cool. So I get there, I meet the doctor. Um, we go over some things. She does the pap smear. And then after the pap smear, she says, well, we have an opening. So we're just going to go ahead and give you the sonogram today because we want to make sure that everything's going right. I know you're only, I think she said I was 5 weeks and 5 days or 6 weeks, something like that. She said, so we may not even really be able to see much. And I don't know if we'll be able to hear the heartbeat, but we can try. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm frantic because my husband isn't there with me. And I know he really, really wanted to be there. And I really, really wanted him to be there too. But I didn't know when else I'd be able to get in to do it. So I went and got the sonogram done. And you guys, listen, I didn't cry when I took the pregnancy test and found out that I was pregnant. I haven't cried at all. I guess I've still been in a serious state of shock. But when I saw my baby, I started tearing up. And the baby's like, seriously, like that big. I think it's the size of a pea or something like that. Actually, it's just a blob right now, but it's still my baby. I started to tear up, but then, um, excuse me, the lady said, well, let's see if we can get a heartbeat. She's like, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to because you're still really early, but we'll try. And all of a sudden I heard, boom, 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 boom. I was like, ooh. I had like the ugly face cry. It was dark in there, so I was trying so hard not to make the ugly face, or I hope nobody could see me. I was in there like this. My baby's heartbeat, it's so real. Like it was so ugly. I was so happy I didn't care. And they gave me a picture, so I'll show you guys. Oh, and I got this frame from my secret snowflake at work. Isn't it the cutest? It's so sweet. It says coming soon at the bottom. And can you guys, is there a reflection? I think there's a reflection from, um, but can you guys see that? There's my little boo-boo bear. Isn't she cute? But that's my baby. I put it in a frame and I have it sitting on my, one of the, what do you call those things? Side tables? The tables that you put next to the couch. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of my little chicken nugget. But I was a little worried because after I heard the heartbeat, I went back and talked to the doctor and she said, Crystal, your baby's heart rate is a little low. And I was just like, oh my God, what are you telling me? She said, don't panic. It's totally normal. We weren't even expecting to be able to hear the heartbeat because you're not that far along. You're only 5 weeks or 6 weeks pregnant. So we weren't even expecting to hear a heartbeat. So she scheduled me for another sonogram January 2nd just to make sure that the baby's heart rate has picked up and it's where it should be by that time. So she said it's totally normal. And I Googled it too, and it seems like if you get a sonogram that early, chances are the heart rate is not going to be as fast as it should. So I'm just thanking God there was a heartbeat. I pray that in a couple of weeks when I go back, everything will be cool. So that's how my first appointment went. Yay, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I got to see my baby. I was totally not expecting it. My husband was so sad though that he didn't get to go, but of course he's gonna go to the appointment on January 2nd, and so is my mom, and so is my sister, and who else knows is gonna be up in there to see the baby. What else? Oh my gosh, one thing I wanted to talk about. My phone is ringing. I'm telling y'all, whenever it's like my phone is constantly going off. I need to just put it on silent when I'm recording. But anyways, what did I want to say real quick? Oh, I wanted to talk about sex and pregnancy because guys, my husband and I've been really paranoid. Like, this is my first baby. I don't want anything to hurt the baby. I mean, I'm just super afraid. I just do not want anything to happen. So my husband and I had put off sex until I was sure that we could do it. And I Googled it and it said, yes, you can have sex when you're pregnant, as long as your doctor says it's okay or blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, cool. So my husband and I had sex. And I don't know if we were supposed to hold back or what, but it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all, but I was a little tense because I guess, I'm thinking, well, there's somebody in me. This is kind of awkward. So I was tense. I wasn't relaxed as I normally am because I'm pretty relaxed. And after we did it, the next morning I woke up. This happened last week. The next day when I woke up, I noticed I had brown spotting, and I was like, "Oh my God, dude, my husband's dick stabbed our baby to death." And I hate to be so frank, but I got really, really scared, and that was like the first thing that popped in my mind. I'm so dumb, guys. So I was panicking. I was like, "Oh no, you stabbed me. The baby's hurt. I've got, I mean, it was only, seriously, like 2 little drops of brown spot, like 2 itty drops, but I was still freaking out." So I looked online and I Googled it and I asked my friends and they said, yes, Crystal, that's normal. I mean, you might have just, what did they say? I might have hurt my cervix, or I could have, who knows? Who just knows? All it is it was nothing for me to worry about. I shouldn't have stressed out about it. I shouldn't have freaked out like I did. And everything looks good. I mean, even when I went to the doctor's office, she checked, she felt my cervix or uterus, and she said it's expanding, it's the right size that it should be. Doing the pap smear, she said everything looks good. I'll get the results, but I mean, from what she could see, everything looked good. So I guess I was freaking out about nothing. I don't know how it's gonna be though when the baby gets bigger. I'm like, I don't know. Sex and pregnancy, that's something I have to get. That's something I have to get used to. Oh, and I'm still not experiencing any bad symptoms. Well, the only thing is I'm a little constipated. I'm definitely constipated, which means I have hemorrhoids now. Ouch, my booty hurts. And the doctors, every time I'm going to see the doctor, they always tell me, well, that's normal, that's normal. And I'm like, great, well, give me something to do because it hurts. This is not comfortable. Yeah, it's normal, but it's not comfortable. And they're like, well, it's only going to get worse, with pregnancy. So, that's the only down thing. Oh, and I've been tired. Y'all, I fell asleep at a red light. I was driving, I told my husband, no, it's cool, I want to drive. So I drove, and my husband was in the passenger seat. We get to a stoplight, and I'm like, I told my husband, please wake me up when the light turns green. He was like, Crystal, let's just switch. I fell asleep at the red light, and then after the red light, we switched because there's no way I should be driving. I can fall asleep anywhere. If I'm sitting longer than 10 minutes, I'm asleep, especially on my couch. So, anything else? I think that's it. Oh, I wanted to give a shout out to my girl, Mellow Yellow. Let me just make sure, because y'all know I'm so horrible with people's YouTube name. Yes, Mellow Yellow. You guys should follow her. I'm kind of in a rush because I'm meeting my friend for lunch, but I will put her name in the comments. But it's just Mellow, Mello, and I believe there's a space, and then Yellow, Yello. There's no W at the end of that. But hey, girl, want to say hi. I love your videos. Keep posting them because I'm definitely following them, and I'm sending you tons of baby dust. I've got a lot of baby dust, so I'm shooting it all to you. I wish you nothing but the best. I see no reason why you can't get your BFP this month or next month. Who knows? You could be pregnant now. Who knows? I'm really happy for you in this journey. And I wanted to say hey to Georgia Peach, hey to Dia Newbie, hey to my girl Mrs. Martin 24. What's that one girl? And I'm like, let me look for her name. Because this is going to bother me. I'm so horrible with people's names. What is her name? Oh, April Showers. Hey girl, congratulations on your BFP. I want to say hi to Lady T Expressions, Nikki TTC, Blog So I Don't Forget. Who else? Aquila and Bonita OXO. Hey guys, oh my gosh, this video was so long. I'm running late for my lunch. I'm supposed to be in 3 minutes, and I'm sitting in here talking to y'all. I don't even have pants on. I got to throw my pants on before I run out the door. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, and Merry Christmas if I don't do another video by then.